All right, guys, if you want more confirmation that professional sports are coded satanic rituals, here's another video for you. Before I get into the video and the code, I want to give a huge shout out to Hit a Lick Sports Picks, an exceptional coder of practically every sport and a humble guy. So give him a follow on Twitter. He also has a Patreon here if you want to check him out. He's gifted. He liked the Rangers today, and I was sending him some in-plays. He had them 2 weeks ago, but I like to interact with this guy because he's an amazing coder. He cares about the code. So I'm going to break it down. So give him a follow, guys. He's amazing as well when it comes to March Madness. All right? So let me break this down for you. It's absolutely insane. So Texas Rangers, in their first game of the season, just beat the Chicago Cubs in overtime. I'm going to break it all down for you guys. I'll break it all down for you. So, first of all, Texas Rangers win 4-3. George Bush Jr. was the 43rd US president. Check this out. A first title for the Rangers and a thrill for the former first fan. Ownership of the Texas Rangers helped propel George W. Bush's political career, and decades later, a friend says baseball remains part of who he is. Okay, here he is throwing a pitch. So the Texas Rangers, they won the 2023 World Series 4-1 by beating the Arizona Diamondbacks. 4-1, guys. 9/11 was on 41 date numerology. George Bush, his father was George Bush Sr. He was the 41st president, right? So I saw this game was 3-3 after 9 innings. 3 times 3 is 9. But what's really interesting, guys, is the 33. So 9/11 occurred 9/11/2001. And it occurred 33 years, like 3-3, after the construction of the World Trade Center began. 33 years after 911 became the emergency dialing code for the US, and 33 years after George Bush graduated from Yale, the home of Skull and Bones. I coded Connecticut to win today in the NCAA, and they absolutely destroyed the Aztecs, right? And that all happened in 68. The construction for the World Trade Center began in 68. 911 became the emergency dialing code for the USA in 68. George Bush Jr. graduated from Yale in 68. Well, check this out. Chicago Cubs had 6 hits. Texas Rangers had 8. 68. And look at this in the 9th inning. 9th inning, 1 run for the Cubs, 1 run for the Rangers. 9/11 right in your face when you have the eyes to see. I've told you guys, this ain't just about who's coding the winner every single day. It's about revealing the code so people can see through this. Baseball fans are fanatical, guys, about people hitting a ball with a bat. Biting the nails, I'm sure they were, in the 10th inning. Now check this out, guys. The Chicago Cubs have an 11-11 record in the regular season and playoffs against the Rangers all time after they lost today on the 28th of March, 2024. 11-11. Okay, so 9/11 occurred on the 11th day of September in 2001. It occurred in New York, the 11th state. The Twin Towers came down. That looked like an 11. Now, George Bush Sr. gave his New World Order speech on 9/11/1990, exactly 11 years before 9/11/2001, when his son was the 43rd US president. Guys, this needs to be shared with everybody who watches professional sports, especially baseball. Texas Rangers won the World Series in a George Bush 9/11 and Georgia Guidestones ritual. Remember, the Georgia Guidestones came down in 2022 on 7/6, on George Bush Jr.'s 76th birthday. Skull and Bones equals 76. Now, if we go here, you'll see Texas Rangers, they won the 2023 World Series 4-1 on 11-1. Okay, 2023 11-1. 9/11 leaves 111 days left in the year. In Gematria, New York equals 111. Now, from the date that they won the 2023 World Series to their season opener today in 2024, where they won 4-3, 149 days. Skull and Bones equals 149, guys. Absolutely breathtaking. Now, let me show you who closed out the pitching for the Cubs. This is why I say you code in play. You don't worry too much about the pre-game money line. You see what's going on in the game, and you can take it from there when you know how to code. I'm trying to teach people this so they can do it themselves. Who closed out for the Cubs? They're number 11. They're number 11. So in play, I was leaving these comments here. Okay, right here, 3-3 after 9 innings. 9/11 occurred 33 years after 9/11 became the emergency dialing code for the US, and 33 years after the construction of the World Trade Center began. For that, I believe they win. Cubs pitcher is number 11. New York is the 11th state. Twin Towers came down on the 11th day of September. Okay, Twin Towers look like an 11. Of course, Cubs had to have their closing pitcher be number 11 as Rangers become 11-11 versus the Cubs. All right, World War I ended on 11/11. So it's just seeing this, revealing it. Here's confirmation that Texas Rangers won the 2023 World Series on 11-1, 1-1-1. And of course, the World Series, it had to be 1-1 at one point, didn't it? Of course it did. It became 1-1 on Bill Gates' birthday. All right, so everything's connected. It's undeniable. Like I said, guys, give a follow to Hit a Lick Sports Picks. He's really good. All right, nobody's perfect with this. Nobody will ever be perfect. Be interesting if he gets one more follower. It'll be 3202, like 322. Skull and Bones. Notice this game finished 4-3. 4 + 3, 7. Skull and Bones are also known as Order 322. 3 + 2 + 2 equals 7. So it's quite remarkable, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm still going to code sports. I am doing today. We coded the darts future, Thomas Lockwood. Unbelievable stuff. NCAA. All right, some amazing baseball codes. Amazing stuff from Savvy in the NBA with the Pelicans beating the Bucks. A few people on my website called Jason Tatum to get 31 points before the game. He got 31 points. Now, nobody's going to be perfect, guys. The Hawks just won back-to-back games against the Celtics. All right? It's ridiculous. It's a joke, guys. You don't bet on these big favorites pre-game. There's no need to do it. It's comical. The NBA this year, I've never seen anything like it. But people like myself, Hit a Lick Sports Picks, many other people will keep exposing this code. And it's up to you what you decide to do with it. Whether you want to bet with it, keep watching the games, turn away from the games, learn this code so you can see through this illusion that we're living in. Okay? Satan's society. He wants you to worship pro sports and not Jesus Christ. So there you have it, guys. Take care. Much love. God wins. Woo!